been tuned into the Streets Session with your boy Firahs and
Joe MK.
Why is this the name of our show, bro?
Because we're the hottest in the streets.
Catch us online, on the go, and on the FM.
Okay, let's go.
We're having too much fun in the studio right now. I can't even lie.
Just make sure you don't injure yourself whilst dancing. That's a warning for all of us.
Well, I hope nobody got injured so far, but if you locked in right now, you are tuned into the Street Sessions with your boy Firahs
Joe MK. What? For that one. That's for that one.
Yeah, that was horrible stuff. I'm pressing wrong buttons and that. Listen, this is a different laptop. I usually use Mac. People don't know that though. But you know what? Let's get to the conversation. It's been 1 year since the George Floyd death.
Yeah. R.I.P. and up.
Obviously, rest in peace to George Floyd. Has anything changed for you in terms of how society feels and what's been going on? Has anything had has it had an impact?
Probably in terms of awareness, kinda. In terms, well, okay, I'll split it this way. Personally, day to day, no, hasn't changed anything in my day to day. Well, yeah, nah, it hasn't actually. For us as a collective, I don't know actually, because I don't really have. Well, I mean, it is a conversation that we would have a lot, but in terms of like how it affects each individual each and every day, I don't really get to that point in the conversation, to be honest with you. So I can't really comment on that, really.
My simple answer is no.
Okay.
Forgot how loud that was.
Yeah.
It's interesting when it comes to racism. It just hasn't changed for me. So for that reason, no, I don't really see a difference. I mean, people kneel down at football matches. Fans were allowed back in.
Yeah.
There was a lot of boos.
Yeah.
People were booing players kneeling down on support of Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Now, the conversation about all lives matter, it's a fair conversation as well, because I'm never going to be the person that shies away from the fact that, if you're a Muslim, Asian specifically, you go through the whole suicide bombing conversation. If you're Chinese, the eyes and
virus thing,
the COVID-19, that's their kind of form of racism.
Yeah.
So let's not make it just a black thing, but just in general, as a society, I don't feel like we're going anywhere, to be honest. I feel like the only thing that's changed is companies are now too scared to not include black people. Which
inclusion in them things there.
Yeah, man. Like, come on, man. Nowadays, you look there, you see a black woman in H&M that weren't ever there 10 years ago.
Yeah.
They're forced to make these changes because of how society is moving. Specifically, Black Twitter.
Yeah.
It's not because they have to.
Yeah.
Well, they do have to.
Yeah.
But it's because of social media and the voice is just louder.
Being scared of the mob.
Yeah, just being scared of being criticized for not including more people of different ethnic backgrounds, essentially.
Okay.
But I don't feel like anything's really changed. I think it was a good conversation for about a month or so with the protests.
Yeah.
But that's the problem.
Yeah.
A month or so. Then we had the blackout. After that, it kind of felt like...
Yeah, shouts to the Black Square Mafia and IG and that.
I was dry.
I know that racist girl was probably one of them as well. I can't even
That's a conversation we're going to have today. We're gonna get there. We're gonna talk about the security guard and the racist girl. Don't you worry. God damn it. That is what...
We got all the heat, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Birmingham 016, one of them.
I swear that's Manny. Isn't that Manny?
Manny?
Another one for that one right there.
That was a good one. So, hey, listen, by that H, holla. Meaning when I come to London. But essentially, I don't feel like racism has changed. And you know, the proof's in the pudding. Whether you're drunk or not, let's get into this, girl. Whether you're drunk or not,
yeah.
The bravery.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't get the bravery to drop that N-word.
Yeah.
Like it was a normal conversation.
Yeah.
Was man. Man goes.
With the spitting as well. Don't forget the spitting as well.
The spitting as well, but we'll get back to that.
Yeah.
The language that was used was strong, Rachel. She went. First of all, she pushed him.
Yeah.
That's L number one.
Yeah.
She pushed him.
Yeah.
But she wouldn't have lost her job for that.
True.
She wouldn't have got arrested for that.
True.
It would have been, you had too much vodka lemonade, allow it, start drinking ciders. Yeah, just start drinking some ciders, some Stellas, some Fosters. You'll be alright. But she had too much vodka lemonade. That's what we were saying. Then she was like FFC.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You ain't saying nothing about the skin color though. Alright, cool. We'll let that slide as well.
No, she did actually say black though.
Yeah, she said like Black C.
Yeah.
She said Black C.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be jumping on her for that.
Yeah.
We hear it. You hear. I don't feel like it's like saying
she would be 2-star on GTA for that.
It's like saying you stupid black Don.
Yeah.
No, we'll let that slide. All the black girls, we'll let that slide. Then she pulled up and she was like, end. I'm like, what's going on here? Bro, listen, hold on.
You know what I was saying?
Oh hell no!
I can't do that on there still.
The N-word comes out now, and I'm just there like, Broski, welcome with the N-word. She sounded way too comfortable. Way too comfortable. Again, we're talking about racism and George Floyd a year on after.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like we are anywhere.
And we're seeing this sort of display.
Yeah, I just kind of feel like we're in a situation where the conversation is more relevant.
Yeah.
But the change isn't necessarily discussed.
Yeah.
Now, for somebody who doesn't know what I feel like about Black Lives Matter as a movement, I've always said Black Lives Matter is only important in the moment of the event, and then afterwards, I don't feel like I see enough of that anymore.
So it's a festival, basically. That's what you're saying.
What, you're trying to call it wireless? Once a year in that. Is that what you're saying? Man said, one link up at Finsbury Park in there. Wireless time. But that's how I feel. That's just how I feel.
Yeah.
Because people always go to me, oh, Sharif, like you never discuss racism.
Yeah.
Obviously, reasoning with the Palestine. Yes, I brought a Muslim. Not really practicing. But I didn't really post about it. Why? Because for me personally, it's more of a Islamic versus Jewish battle. A little bit of political, but I just feel like if you're a Muslim, you have to post about it. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about that kind of event.
Yeah.
For me personally, somebody who doesn't practice Islam to that extent, I'm leaving it for the people that really are about it. Because for me, it's like I don't want to get involved in something that seems like a religious battle. Yeah, I'm not religious.
Yeah.
On the Islamic front, it doesn't make sense to me. Like whenever I talk to the people that are really serious, they pray 5 times a day. They're really about it. So I'm just there like, I can't ride with you, man. You might are gonna go pray to Allah, and I'm gonna go back to sipping alcohol. Where's the conversation in that?
You're spending your Fridays in different ways and that.
Yeah, them and their Jumma Fridays. I'm in the club Fridays. They go to Jumma in the afternoon. I'm in
happy hour.
I'm in Ace Hotel. RIP Ace Hotel, by the way. I'm in. I'm in Ace Hotel in Shoreditch at 10 p.m. queuing up with TD and them man there.
Yeah. Shout out to TD.
Trying to get my boogie on. So it's not the same thing, but.
Yeah, for sure.
When it comes to racism, before we leave that and go into a different conversation,
yeah.
What's your views on how it's gone down in the past 365 days?
Yeah.
And do you agree that we're moving forward as a society, as in humans? Are black people, Asian people, white people, whatever people, are we now more equal than we was before George Floyd?
I think I'm gonna come with a hot take. You know, I can't even lie. You know what it is? I think obviously racism. I'll start off with this. Racism, you can never get rid of it. You can reduce it greatly, but getting rid of it, never.
Yeah.
Would I say the racism that happens today is a cause for concern? Yeah, it's questionable. And listen, I'm putting myself out there for that as well. But it's like that threw me off still. I can't be But it's like because it's like you've been to your home country before.
Yeah, of course.
And obviously in the home, obviously you speak to your parents or whatever.
Yeah, of course.
If you were to have a conversation about let's just talk facts. If you're having a conversation about white people, is it the most flattering thing?
No, because of what they went through in Africa.
Of course.
Obviously, if you want to go honest, the conversation that what goes down in Africa is usually that regardless of whether you're a rich black man in the country they're visiting, you're still looked down upon. They don't really rate you. So in that sense, no, people don't really have the greatest of conversation. However, there are circumstances where the white people really don't do that. And the conversation is very positive. Now, specifically, if you talk about the people that go to the very poor areas, a lot of them do a lot of work. Shout out to No Oxfam though, because they got found out for just trying to bang all these things. Cancelled. Cancelled. Just want to put it out there so they don't. So before anyone tells me, innit? I remember what happened to Oxfam. They were just essentially paying young girls and then grooming them and whatever because they're old men. Mad thing. We don't care about that. But the other people that do charity, the good people. The good people of this world, obviously that's a different conversation because I've done charity in Uganda and for people that don't know, me and my pops, we spent like, I don't know, damn near like 5 bags. Yeah, like 5 grand. Hottest in the street.
Yeah, done, no.
And we went to Uganda and we gave food, clothes, the whole shebang. I'm talking like, we was giving them Nikes and Adidas trainers, bro. And they weren't fake. Let me just say, I didn't go to TuneIn Market. Man was saying Sports Direct. Don't hate me though. Sports Direct is still lit. But man was giving them Nikes, bro. The ones that don't break in 2 weeks. They had. I still talk to a brother today. I bought football boots for. He's still using them today. I think it's like 4 years later.
Scoring hat tricks and everything.
Still banging hat tricks in them football boots. And he plays for the Ugandan national team. He's not some like.
Come on.
Shout out to my guy. Yeah, he plays for the Ugandan national team, and I just love to see that. Like seeing that I can, or we was able to provide something, and he had a use for it. But going back to what you were saying about the views in Africa on terms of different cultures within their countries, the conversation is different. But then what are you trying to say about us being here then?
I was going to get back to that. So with that being said, obviously neglect, well, obviously it'd be hard to say that for everything, but neglect history for a second. If you were then to go to China or Japan or Korea,
right,
the conversations that they're having about seeing you on road is the same way that we would be having those same conversations if we saw Jeffrey from Nottingham in flipping
Jeffrey in a white
Nairobi market and that. You know what I'm saying? I'm being dead serious because there's been times. No, I can't even lie. There's been times, yeah. And listen, I'm born and raised in England as well, yeah. There's been times where I've been in Kenya. Obviously, I spent my summers there. Sometimes you be in your local market and you see your neighbor from back in Essex. You're like, bro, fam, hey, you're looking just like everyone else. But they're looking for different reasons. They're like, oh, raw, there's a white man here, fam. What's going on, fam? Who is he, fam? And I'm here like, right, you're here. This ain't a tourist section, you know. Like,
talking of that, I got a funny story. I don't know how far I want to go with that story. But I have a funny story.
Yeah.
So obviously, on the weekend, I went to Kent. I don't think I've told you the story yet.
No.
Or maybe I have. I don't know.
No, you haven't still.
I come off the train.
Yeah. Oh, no, you definitely haven't told me this.
Oh, my day. The most random thing happened to me. I come off the train.
Yeah. How deep in Kent were you then? If it warrants a story, fam.
I'm not trying to bait out areas.
How many stops in Kent?
That's baited out the area.
Cool. It depends what line it is.
I mean, it was like 3 stops from a certain. It was like, I feel like, it was 3 stops.
What, them ones where they're like half an hour away from each other and them stops.
I'm not baiting out the. Why are you doing that? Anyway, listen, Katie, man. I'm not trying to bait out the location, man. But just let me tell this story, man. So, anyways,
cool.
I say shout out to Katie and Bex in the building. Yeah?
Don't know.
I come off the train now. You know, I didn't know where to go off, so I was following this younger black kid that was in front of me, right?
Jeez.
Anyway, we get to the location.
Yeah.
There's these 2 white kids at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
They spot the brother in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, that's his bridges, right?
Yeah.
They're the same age group, looking like.
Yeah.
He's spotting them. They talk for like 2 seconds as I'm walking down.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's his homies. I walk down. My guy, I play music. He says something, and he just tries to spot. All I'm hearing is like from the music. I feel like I heard like, "Yo, what's good, my G?" And I'm just like, huh? No, I just thought, all right, cool. Let me spot him. Innit? I spot him, and as you do when you're walking down, I turn around, and I'm seeing my guy best smiling, like touching his chest, doing all that random stuff, like touching his chest, doing the peace sign. In my head, I'm like,
long thing.
Huh? Wait, what? Have you never seen a black guy? Like, I'm baffled. And the first thing that came from my mind was, I thought this was this black guy's brethren.
Yeah.
So in my head, I'm like, I mean, maybe there's not a lot of dons in these sites.
Yeah.
Broskies
and that, yeah. You know?
But it's just a funny story because the whole time I was in Kent, or that location, I was just getting mad laugh. Yeah.
Jeez.
Shout out to the man in Kent. Obviously, they must have seen my Channel 4 show, innit? They must have seen the show, man. They were like, yo, this guy's still hot.
Could you give a demonstration of your technique on the Channel 4 show, please?
Nah. That ain't happening. But, it was mad. So, sometimes, I don't know what my point was. But I feel like sometimes it's not always a racial term. Like if you go to China specifically or Korea, a lot of them just love black people because you're not around.
Korea.
Is it Korea? Where they love you? All right, cool. I think China don't rate.
China is 50-50. From what I've heard, is yeah, because like David was saying, they kept calling him Snoop Dogg for whatever reason and taking selfies, and he was telling me about his nightlife there. Fam, this guy, you would think he was VIP or something.
Yeah.
And you know how he's always broke more time. Fam, this guy, he was having drinks on drinks. Fam, the drinks he was telling me he was having. Woo-wee. Hey, this guy was living life in Korea, fam. And it was just a uni trip as well. Well, he was there for a year, but you know what I mean.
Oh, David.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. David was there for time. Was it like 2 years?
No, one.
Was it
He
one?
was living life, bro.
But yeah, anyway, like, I had mad love. I don't know. That was my point. My point was just like that. Not everywhere you go, where
It's
you
always
might.
a negative.
Yeah, because the negative connotation is that like if you go to areas where there's not a lot of quote unquote your skin color, you're most likely gonna get racially abused. Bro, listen, man was moving like I was James Bond. You know what I mean? They were like, yo, I gotta be friends with this guy. I'm like, how is in the streets? But no, shout out to the people of Kent and all of that. I say we play some tunes.
Yeah.
So basically, to conclude before we get into some more music, what is your views on racism a year after George Floyd, and do you feel like there's been any particular changes?
Just awareness.
Just awareness?
Just awareness, to be fair.
Alright, bro. Listen, you heard it here first, man.
They still call them master bedrooms on Airbnb and that, so where to change it?
Being tuned into the streets session with your boy Firahs and
Joe MK.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Obviously, the summer's coming up real soon, even though it doesn't look like it outside. But yeah, man, there's a lot of tunes that haven't been banged out in the clubs ever since they came out. So it'll be interesting to see what the club scene is saying on the 21st of June. Well, allegedly. But anyways, I'm just chatting what I saw. What are you saying for us?
wow. Anyways, we're gonna get the conversation right now. There's a bit more. Not the same as usual, actually. It's an interesting conversation. I'm going to play you what he says. MK might think that's not a great idea, but it's happening anyways. And, once my phone allows me to play it, I'm going to play it. But yeah, basically, the conversation is apparently black people don't like black people.
Interesting.
So I'm going to play the clip right now.
Interesting.
And then, I don't know, it's not playing.
What, data ran out and that?
Nah, bro. Give me your phone.
I was just listening to it just now as well. One sec.
Yeah. But anyway, so the conversation is quite interesting because it's talking about black people and how they treat each other as peoples.
Yeah.
So let's get into it.
Talked about this earlier. I don't give a fuck. Cuts this and puts this in there 1 minute Instagram shit and does all these mad opinions. I don't care. Yeah? I said, raw. I said, when I look at a lot of hate that's going on, yeah? Even hate towards us, you look at the pictures, it's some black people. Yeah? We're black, but it's black people. Then you look at Steph London and Burner, man. Them lot are doing some little relationship. Burner boy, sorry. Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't know if they're official or whatever, but they're doing whatever. You're looking at bare the comments online on Twitter. What colour are these people saying some nasty shit? Black people. When you're looking at all of these things that, like all of these crazy situations and who's saying the negative stuff, what colour are they? Most of them are black people. And black people sit there and say, white people don't like us and the world ain't built for black people and these people don't like black people. Bro, black people don't like black people. Hand me your hands. Me and bro.
So yeah, as you heard it there first, broski.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, black people don't like black people.
Yeah.
he ain't lying though.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say black people don't like black people. That's not exactly factual, but
Yeah.
oh snap, we're getting a phone call right now. Okay, cool. This man gonna answer that? I don't know, bro.
The iRig isn't even connected.
It is.
Oh,
hello.
The Bluetooth, yes. Upgrades in the studio and that.
Hello,
caller. Who's this?
I can't hear the caller, bro. It's dead, man. I can't hear that shit, man. I can't hear.
As you're saying, your thoughts on the
Oh, it's ringing again. It's lit like that.
Go on, yep, we're on.
Alright, cool. Hello.
Yes, you're locked into WOW FM, the street sessions. What are you saying?
Hello.
Hi, I didn't want to go live. I just wanted to see if I could leave a positive message.
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. I'd like to leave a message for Sasha Johnson.
Yes, most definitely. Yes. Go on.
I hope very, very much that she will be able to retain and regain her normal health.
Of course.
I wish people to be incredibly supportive to her parents and think of her mum in this time, trying to deal with a level of clarity about her daughter's health, and also to think about her children. Most definitely.
So that's what I wanted to say. And I wanted to say it offline so I didn't interfere with your program.
No, it's all cool. Everyone heard that. Obviously, we're here for the support of the movement anyways. But yeah, man, thoughts and prayers for her still. It wasn't good.
All I'm saying is that for an individual to spend a remarkable amount of her time highlighting social ills,
yep,
and also highlighting inequality and social injustice.
Very noble thing.
And being she's a very strong academic, but to spend her time thinking and considering other people and campaigning and being a strong orator for other people, it's now time for people to think of her.
Of course.
Okay?
Of course. Round of applause for that as well. Thank you for calling in as well.
That's all right. Sorry to disturb your program, but I just wanted to ask you.
No, that's not a disturbance.
Okay.
You're adding to the show still. But I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Take care. Thank you very much.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. Call in anytime. But yeah, that was another thing that happened in the last week as well. That the British Black Lives Matter activist Sasha Johnson got shot in the head. Luckily, she's still fighting for her life. We ain't lost her, so prayers and blessings coming her way and to the family and everything. Hopefully, she pulls through and she can continue the fight. But yeah, for us, as you were saying, on your point.
Oh, am I back now?
Yeah.
I've been silent for so long. Big shout out to my girl for calling in earlier as well, man. That's love.
Definitely.
But going back to what D Block Europe was saying, or most namely Young Ads.
Yep.
Okay, what I was saying.
Yeah, Young Ads.
I mean, I have to agree. The black on black hate has been noted for many years.
Yeah.
Go to the hood is black on black crime.
You know what's you know, bruv, this is literally destiny. You know that, right? Because the fact that she called in and spoke about Sasha Johnson. Yeah. You know what the latest update is on that news?
Yeah.
Is that the police are looking for 4 black men
who's
in connection to that.
Yeah.
Can you believe this?
Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it?
No.
Nah.
No.
Why?
Why is it mad? Let's go to history. Let's talk history right now.
All right.
Let's talk about it. And this is why I don't support the Black Lives Matter movement. Shout out to my Black Lives Matter brothers. You know what I'm saying? Well, we love you. All
right.
But let's just talk facts.
Yeah.
Black on black crime is bigger than any white on white crime, Asian crime, whatever. Black on black crime is huge. You're now talking about Black Lives Matter women in critical condition.
Yeah.
Coming out talking about stop knife crime, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
These women want to shut that conversation down. They don't want to be told they can't do what they want to do. They don't want to be exposed.
Okay.
They want to still feel like they can do what they want to do. It's normal, bro. These roadmans,
me
not care about you, man, either, innit? So can't see him right now.
Yeah, he's coming for. Oh, and he gave a round of applause for that too. Listen, hey, this is a dangerous show today. Oh no, what's?
We don't rate none of y'all.
Okay, yeah.
I don't rate any of you.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why I don't rate any of you. Because you man still think it's cool.
Yeah.
To roll around ends and tell me about your criminal activities. It's 2021.
I'll let you finish your point. I'll give pushback on that at the end, but I'll let you finish your point. I'll let you finish your point.
Move on, bro. Listen.
Yeah, go on.
All them bees from 05 in them don't really exist. Why you so acting like it exists? Like, leave the romancing in them sides. Listen, we're in 2021. We don't need the roads anymore. Let's just talk facts. There's social media, YouTube, Twitch. There's so many avenues of making money right now that the conversation about I can't make money because I'm in this kind of scenario, it doesn't exist for me. Every man's been in poverty. People are still in poverty. Don't tell me that drugs is the only way you're coming out in 2021. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. I don't care who you are. I'm sorry if you're listening to this and saying, oh no, but like my broski from Bricky. God, dude. Nah. I don't want to hear it. Nah. I just don't care, bro. I don't want to hear it.
It's all mad, you know.
Go down to the job center, Universal Credit, and grab that $4 a month. Don't want to hear it.
It's mad, you know.
And then sell something on top of that and make 6-8 bills.
What's that something?
I don't know.
You know them cakes that everyone was selling on IG. What you mean them? Well, the one with the sprinkles on them, like. What do they call them? Fun cakes or something. I don't even know what they're called.
No comment around these guys. No comment.
Or you can sell them. You can sell homemade jerk chicken, rice and peas with watermelon, like Turtle Bay and that.
Before we get off topic though, this guy's getting too excited. No, but jokes aside.
Yeah, go.
Black on black hate.
Yeah.
It's been a bigger thing than black on white hate. And I'll tell you why I say that. Because that's a big statement to make. That essentially I'm saying racism is not as big as the same colorism going through color to color. Essentially, that's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, you elaborate from what I said earlier as well about the racism thing. Yeah, of course.
Man, that Kate is coming at you.
Me, what? Okay, what? Read the comment.
Man said, Joe, you do say, a lot, don't you?
Yeah, I do, yeah. Okay.
But that's a black thing, though. We all say it. Yeah, same thing. Anyways, so yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kate, though. So yeah, when it comes to black on black hate, we're very quick to dismiss people's success as black people as a whole. And we're very quick to hate on others that work for the community trying to protect our kind of like ethnic background. Because when you start bringing in a conversation of the people of like, I mean, it's easy to say Brixton, Peckham, whatever. As soon as there's a leader within that group, within that youth center, there's beef. There's mad hate. Why? Because they're not trying to listen to the negatives of their hood. But they're quick to point out you don't support the positives of our hood. They'll be like, oh, but there's my man out here doing very good in the hood. But as soon as it's, yeah, but you man out there though doing da-da-da-da-da-da, they start hating. You can't sit there and tell me, Joe,
go on,
that the black on black hate ain't real, because
I didn't say it wasn't
the
real.
The facts are the facts. It's very
real. If
I'm from Peckham,
it's alive and kicking.
If I'm from Peckham and I live in Wood Green, we ain't spudding.
No, especially in 2009 and them times there. I don't know.
Man's SW8 and your E71. We ain't spudding.
I had to do some Googles recently about all this postcode wars and stuff. You know, fam, I even learned what Brixton and Kennington weren't cool. And then right next to each other. I'm thinking to myself, like, bruv, like, what if I need to go Brixton Morley's quick time and I'm from Kennington? What you mean I can't go there? Like,
Brixton and Peckham as well.
Blue Story. It's all mad.
If you know about Blue Story, the movie, the real story behind that is Bricky, all Woolwich and them. Beef.
I watched it. I watched a video about explaining all about that still, but it's still like obviously I sort of understand like areas that are kind of far from each other, whatever, cool, that's fine. But right next to each other, like a street away, like that's come on.
Shout out to Vanessa and the burn right
for
now.
a postcode that you can't even say you own the block. Say for instance, okay, cool, your parents are a landlord at whatever postcode, cool, then that's fine. Fam, you're out here trapping to get a Land Rover when you still have a landlord yourself. That's what my mum likes. That's my mum's joke. She likes saying, don't get a Land Rover before you get rid of your landlord. But anyway.
Do you know what's funny? I'm about to start prying all you men in right now.
I wasn't parring it.
You're repping postcodes when the council owns you.
But at the same time, I don't say that as
You're repping a postcode when the council owns you.
Of course.
Let me say it one more time. You're screaming.
Yes.
COO 144.
Was that your postcode? Jeez.
My mom doesn't even own the house. The council does.
Wow,
You're going halves on a house that the council owns. You're going around telling me you can't sell around here.
You know them ones there. I'm not even joining in them ones there.
I can't lie. I have no sympathy for you, man. Don't tell me, oh, man's from Brixton. Bro, if you don't own a home, you're not from Brixton. The council let you live there, bro.
You are in.
What? It's a fact.
But, of course. But at the same,
I'm not buoyant because
neither am I. I'm not even trying to bar it either.
I'm not buoyant it.
I'm just trying to put.
It's the reality.
Just trying to shed some light on the thing.
Man, them be like, don't come to
okay, next caller on the line. Yes. Yes, caller.
What's going on?
Okay. Hiya.
Hello. You're tuning to WOW FM.
Hi. Good evening.
Good evening. So what are you telling me?
What am I saying to you?
Yes.
I'm saying the land is ultimately owned by the Crown. So if you know landlord, you know the land itself is owned by the Crown. So if you were to look at something like Crosswell, it doesn't matter whether you own your own property. The construction of Crosswell could very well mean that your property will be acquiesced by the government. You will be paid, but that is where they're going through. If you travel to a place called St. Lucia and you see a property and you say, oh, it's quite nice. It's still owned, some parts, by the Crown.
Swear down, even out there.
If you bother to go across the Caribbean and you go to any district in the Caribbean, have you not noticed that it's called a lot of St. Andrews?
Okay.
Okay.
I hear that.
Okay. So when people who are mentally dispersed and have a lack of value of themselves, this is the reason why they fight amongst themselves.
Okay.
This is why they hate what they don't understand and try to hurt what they can't conquer.
Okay. Oh.
Because they've lost their self.
Yeah. That is a
because if you spend all that energy and that time on the developmentation of yourself, on proving yourself, you wouldn't have time to be angry with other
hating
people.
On the next man. Yes, of course.
Because you'll be focusing on what you are doing and how you're trying to achieve.
You know, I love that. I love that positivity, you know. Round of applause for you for that one, still. I love that.
Take care of yourself.
Yes, you too, Empress.
And just be respectful, because every person that you see and you think they are insignificant, can become the most significant thing in your life and change the trajectory of your life.
That is facts. That is facts.
So, as his mum said to him, you know, don't get a Land Rover unless you're in this position. Sometimes think and say, do I really need to react? Do I really need to harm that person? Because if you do, it will be you who has to retain a team of lawyers that will have to structure a legal defense, that will have to explain to any employer why you're awake from work and you need to attend court.
Of course.
So who you may think is insignificant may be the most significant turning point in your life. Try to stay focused. Stay inspired.
No, thank you for coming on. I appreciate that, man. I love that.
That's right. Take care of yourself and look after yourself.
Take care of yourself too, Empress. Yes. Thank you very much for calling in.
Yes. Calling again if you got another opinion. We'd love to hear it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, never dismiss anyone on road still. I've gotten enough advice from homeless people, and you get me, so. but going back to the point as well, it's like it's just mad, isn't it? At the end of the day, I can't even lie. Like, you'd be thinking, your enemy is people outside of your own group, but really and truly, like, unfortunately, a lot of the time it's the people within your own group that are trying to tear you down, and it just doesn't help the cause, especially if you as a collective are trying to come up the ranks in society. It doesn't help if everyone's fragmented, if one person's here, one person's there, and this and that and this, and then warring each other and all of this nonsense. It's like, just stick together, put your differences aside, and just collaborate, work together, and try to dig each other out, man. You know what I mean? Crabs in a bucket. We ain't talking nines either.
Yeah. No disclaimer. I wasn't buoying everybody in the streets.
Of course.
I was buoying the people that make no sense in the streets.
You know what? The best excuse is always to say you're a comedian.
I am a comedian.
Okay, there we go. So,
but no. Listen. No one can go. No PC man here. Firahs ain't PC. I ain't even sorry. Listen. If you're repping ends, I'm not really here for it. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, for me, there's people out there.
My thing's pinging off as well.
I know. It's not just me. All right, cool. There's nothing wrong with grinding to make money because you need to make money.
Yeah.
But all of this, you can't be run here because you're CRO and you're in Peckham.
Or because of a school uniform.
Or because you go to Brixton Uni, but you don't go to Wimbledon. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
We're not trying to hear all that. It's 2021. I'm sorry, bro. All five in them, yeah, cool, but everyone can eat. There's social media. Use it. Eat.
If anything, coming together would make you eat even more.
That's what I'm saying, though. This is my point. And that's what I keep trying to say.
Yeah.
When I'm buoying the streets, I'm not buoying the hustlers who do it for the right reasons.
Yeah.
There are right reasons to be a hustler.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you shouldn't be selling. I mean, you shouldn't be selling substances anyways.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to bore you if that's just what you're on.
Yeah.
But as soon as you come on this is my postcode, this is my flat. Fam, if you don't own it, I don't want to hear it. I can't. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear it. Go holler at Boris Johnson to change your address, man. I like him. Don't This is how I feel. I'm not going to lie to you. But at the same time, not everybody's on that idiotic levels, and I understand that.
Yeah.
And that's what I get. So, anyway, big shout out to what? Man, like Dizzy in the building, yeah?
Cheese! Man, like Dizzy in the building, you know. Obviously,
and Energy Tuesday is coming up next. He's got a guest coming up as well. Hey, Dizzy, come on. Hey, Dizzy, come on here. He just came back. Now we got to ask you a question, though. We got a question for you, bro. No, we got a question for you, though. All right, cool. So, Dizzy, it's been a year since George Floyd passed away. You know, unfortunately. The question we're asking everybody right now, have you seen a change in society towards black people since George Floyd passed away a year ago?
Not really. Like, obviously, I feel like it's more in terms of the oppression that's happening, but I actually, when you say change, what kind of change? It depends how you look at it.
So are black people more rated essentially? Is the conversation surrounding black people different? Basically, are we in a better position now as black people than we were a year ago?
Yes and no. Like, yes, being people more aware of what's going on. No, in terms of it's still happening. It's in different ways. You know what I mean? Like, look at football. Football, there's been the amount of social media.
Yeah, but Rio Ferdinand.
Yeah, I saw him react, but I didn't see what actually
he
happened.
got raised. Basically, they were basically by the Wolves fam. They were doing monkey chants towards Rio Ferdinand as he was speaking on Sky.
So, like, we're still being affected. It's in different ways. Like, police brutality might not be as. Yeah. I don't think it's even stopped, but it's just probably not on the public eye as much as it was. But you know, we don't know. But yeah, man, big up Street Sessions, Dizzy, checking in.
No, we're not done yet.
The man has spoken. Round of applause for Dizzy. 8 to 10, Energy Tuesday coming right up after the Street Sessions.
Yeah, and he's got a guest coming on as well, so make sure you stay locked in. Don't leave a dial when it comes to the 8 p.m. onwards.
Yes.
I said we're going to some music and more conversation after. So what are you saying, Joe?
Yeah, man. We're chilling, man. We're chilling. It's a vibe today. I can't even lie.
Yeah, it's actually a good conversation today.
Yeah.
So I can't lie.
I don't know. Today I'm in a talkative mood, innit? So I don't know.
We're gonna go to right now. It's lit. Being tuned into the Street Session with your boy Firahs and
Joe MK.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Follow me now.
Yes. That was Firahs with Yangela Sente, aka I Need Money. That's in what's the language in Uganda?
Luganda.
Luganda. Okay, that's it right there. Well, I nearly said featuring these days, even though that was an inside joke.
Yeah, I like. You're going mad with that one.
But he was on the mix and mastering. Shouts to him as well. Man like RSK and that. But yeah, man.
Of course.
Big topic this week. Well, all the topics we've been speaking about this week today have been quite big this week.
Listen, before we get into that conversation.
Okay.
I got 2 people right now on the live lying about motives right now. Can I get me to talk about motives?
Them ones, you have to stop the beat in that. What's happening?
No. Don't stop the beat. Oh, hell no. You trying to put me in the hot seat.
Yeah, what's happening though?
Listen, this weekend, I'm chilling with my mum, having KFC and noodles.
Jeez, alright. It's lit. I had to compute the combination for a hot second. I was like,
I don't know where the KFC and noodles came from.
No, them one's there, fam. Once you come out of KFC, you have to go next door to Boss Man to get Indomie and that. Like, what's going on, fam?
But no, jokes aside. Things are too lit.
Jeez.
My weekend is gonna be great.
Okay. Living life.
How's your weekend gonna be?
Living life, like I said, man. Living life.
Anyway, make sure you don't leave it down because we've got Energy Tuesday coming up next with DJ Dizzy.
Don't know.
All the way from Freshman.
Yeah.
Make sure you stay locked in and don't leave that dial. Okay, emotional.
Man's
but anyway.
blushing in that, you know?
Anyway, let's get into the conversation right now.
Yeah. Artist of the decade.
Yeah, so who's your artist of the decade, bro?
I mean, I can't be mad at the choice that the Billboard Awards made, which was Drake. I can't lie. Who else dominated the decade more than Drake? What?
10 years. So from what year are you starting from?
Fam, 2010 to 2020.
Drake.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, nah. As
Big
many
shout to K-Chips in the building.
Jeez. I was about to say government names as a joke, but obviously. Man like Firahs was educating me about the streets. People don't like their names, you know. But anyways,
you hear that, Dizzy? Dizzy, did you hear that?
He's doing his thing.
But I want Dizzy to hear that. Educating people about saying government names.
Just first name basis, isn't it? But anyways,
but yeah.
Yeah, like who else has been giving you hits consistently?
J. Cole ain't done it enough. Kendrick Lamar ain't done it enough. They take like 10 years to drop an album.
Yeah, they've dominated like bits and pieces here and there, but in terms of the whole decade having consistent chart hits, club hits,
straight man. Unless you want to start bringing in Taylor Swift and that, no, you can't be talking about the hip hop. If we're talking hip hop, hell no.
No, but even Taylor Swift, like what the past few years, I mean, even though I don't know if she
went #1 the last 3 albums. What are you talking about? She ain't been dead.
But I'm saying no. But I am saying
she went #1.
You're not even trying to listen to what man is trying to say though.
Yeah, go on.
When we're talking, what is the topic of conversation? What is? I mean, I hate to say it, but what is radio playing? And
Taylor Swift.
And what is allow it, bruv,
on hip hop.
No, I'm saying consistently from 2010 to 2020, brother.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift was not on the airwaves the whole time, though. Let's just talk facts.
Taylor Swift. Oh my God, bro. People still play I'm feeling 22.
When did that come out?
I don't know. Like 07? It's still be a bang now.
Okay, alright, cool. You know, alright, cool. I'm gonna make an announcement right now.
Yeah.
You know who should be the artist of the decade then?
Who? Soulja Boy.
No, I can't even let that. We're having too much fun with the jokes today. Nah. You know what? You ruined, because what I was gonna say was a joke anyways, but you ruined the joke now. I was gonna say Blazing Squad, but it's cool now.
What, Crossroads? Living up Crossroads?
Yeah, because apparently they paved the way for the scene.
I was so happy I came back with Soulja Boy.
It's a private joke there. You know, I can't lie. Your joke was actually better than mine. I can't even lie.
I mean, hey, Simon, clap. Give me that clap. That's a hot tune, you know.
I've only heard the hook, you know. I haven't even heard the whole song. And the funniest thing is, I have it ready to play, but I just forgot about it.
It's a big man tune.
Yeah.
No, Drake is definitely the artist of the decade.
For sure.
But the problem is, when you say that, the only people that come close are pop artists. They're not hip hop artists. Within hip hop, artists of the decade.
But even with pop,
no one's been around from 2010 to 2020. No one.
Okay.
Baby and them were relevant from like 2017.
Yeah, and even that's stretching it.
That's
we'll say 2018 comfortably.
Yeah.
Onwards. Yeah.
Dirk has been around for a long time.
But
until he became the voice, no one cared about the guy.
But Dirk has always been. Yeah, but I can't lie. To me, he's kind of B-list on the hip hop thing.
Listen, the lights get kind of lit right now. We got in the building. We got Coco Chanel. We got Kate.
Yeah. Cause
we got Boo back up. We got Katie Rebecca in the building. Jeez. We got Rebecca Briley, 19 in the building.
Jeez.
We got Ram and Dora in the building.
Jeez.
We got Vanessa in the building.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I thought I was gonna overdo it on the.
We also got. I can't read that. OMS podcast. Am I reading it?
That thing is quite long still.
Yeah,
I can't see it from here. I'm quite far.
It.
But shouts to you as well. Yeah, but okay, cool. Let's redo the whole thing then. If we're excluding hip hop,
K-Chick said, "What about Adele? Artist of the decade." Of course, she's the artist of the decade.
No, cause she had
what?
Fam, cause okay. I think we get no. No. I have to stop the beat for this, cause fam, let me make a point, right? Cause
alright, cool, go on.
Why I think the choice was good with I don't know what happened there. Why I think the choice was good with Drake is because he's been releasing consistently the same consistency the whole way through the whole decade. With Adele, what's the last big tune from Adele? Please tell me.
What you asking
Okay,
me?
Man Like Dizzy said Hello. When did that come out?
Hello, that's not the last.
Yeah.
She's got bare songs, but it's like.
I mean, I'd say there were still hits, but they just stayed in that era. Nah, still Hello though.
Hello from
the other side. Well, is it a dancehall remix in that? The rhythm, Nah, but on a serious note though, like, what artist has released consistently over the past 10 years and is like
I'll
in
give
the
you artists
conversation?
right now still.
But before you say that, I'm not saying like someone released a massive album in 2013 and it carried on getting played until now. No, I'm talking about new track.
Is that how you define a decade of the artist of the decade?
Yes, that's why Drake got picked.
All right, cool. You say that.
That's why Drake got picked.
Okay, no, you said that. You
Yeah.
said that.
All right, go on.
I'll take that formula.
Yeah.
Who's the top 5?
In what? Of the decade?
Artist of the decade, yeah.
But then
No.
you know them was there
if
where
Drake's number 1,
they're all gonna
who's
be
the other 4?
they're all gonna be hip hop artists.
What? There's no hip hop artists
Okay,
in the artist of the decade.
a majority will be a hip hop artist.
Who's what hip hop artists in the decade of the art? 2010. There's no hip hop. No. None.
Other than Drake.
Yeah, Lil Wayne maybe.
Yeah.
But even he had like 4 years where he was dying, chasing money from Birdman. Nicki Minaj is the only one that can be in the decade.
Okay.
Within hip hop, Minaj.
What about?
Shout out to Bobby J, man. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't know about the group chat.
Yeah. Group chat. Whoa, hold on. I have to pause that. Wait, what Bob's group chat is this, fam? What's going on, brother?
Man like David and
Yo, brother, what's going on?
That was making their jokes that
the
Bobby J.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Yeah.
Because he was a Nicki Minaj fan, too hard on it.
Yeah, but no, because I don't really pay attention that much to and that might.
So
that
you
might
can't
be,
even name me 4 artists outside of Drake.
And I was just about to give the disclaimer. I might be shooting myself in the foot by saying that, but
you can't even have a credible answer to why Drake's the artist of the decade.
If
you can't even name me one other artist.
I'll give you one other artist.
Okay.
Blueface. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But nah, on a serious note though. No, we're talking about you know what it is as well. We're forgetting about the Latin scene as well. So when they're doing 100 million in a day, I check the YouTube numbers.
I don't know where we're going.
So what like how we gonna categorize that then? How are we gonna categorize that?
Name me 4 artists.
Yeah. Like I just gave the disclaimer, I can't really give you that list of 4 right now. I just you know what I mean? So
imagine somebody telling you that Drake is number 1, but he can't even give me anybody else.
You ain't even giving me a list yourself.
Your point is invalid.
You ain't even giving me a list yourself. Where's your list?
I just gave you my list.
What, Taylor Swift? That was 1. Go on. What are the other 3? Taylor Swift was 1. Go on.
CK Triggs knows Bad Bunny only came out recently. But let's stop talking about hip hop, man. Hip hop artists, there's no one else in hip hop.
I'm asking you what? Because
there's no one else in hip hop.
You're more well versed in pop than I am.
Okay.
So enlighten me. Who are the top 5? Because like right now, I'm just speaking for hip hop. Like with Drake, like honestly speaking, worldwide, who else is gonna say that Drake doesn't deserve being artist of the decade? Because from 2010, from 2020, even though he hasn't given us the same stuff the whole time, we've seen him consistently drop hits after hit after hit after hit after hit. We've literally seen Drake go from YMCMB Drake to flipping OVO Drake. We've seen him go all the way.
But in 10 years.
And he's dropped. Okay, cool. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to bring him back right now because you're talking about dropping shit.
What? What, like pigeons and that? What, like seagulls in Brighton and things?
You're talking about dropping things consistently.
Yeah.
Now within hip hop,
Yeah.
that's the only relevant genre where you drop consistent. Now, why I say Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
All 3 albums were number 1.
Give us the years for her albums.
You're asking the wrong guy.
See now when I press you.
No, but I'm saying my point is from 2010
go on.
to now, she's dropped 3 albums.
Okay.
I know because I mean, 3 albums, I listen to like 1 or 2 songs each album. I don't listen to all of them. But I'm saying like, there's 1 or 2 songs.
Yeah.
The album goes number 1. She's in there. Ed Sheeran has to be in there. The only reason why Drake won Artist of the Decade.
But Ed Sheeran has been kind of silent the last few years of the decade.
My point is, but this is what I'm saying. Pop artists don't drop like hip hop.
So that's why you think is always gonna be a hip hop artist. That's
because Artist of the Decade is dropping every single minute. You have to drop all the time to be relevant within hip hop. But as a pop artist, you don't have to drop every single year. You can drop every single 2, maybe even 4 years, and still be relevant. Adele is a perfect example. Artist of the Decade, Adele with 2 albums is enough. Because her music is played still to this day on radio. She ain't dropped in 4 years.
What, Heart 106.2 in that?
Yeah, but she ain't gotta be hot right now, because she's always hot right now. No Drake.
I don't know if I can agree with that one still. I hear what you're saying. Yes. I was trying to see. Okay, there we go.
Listen, my cousin's in the building right now, so I'm gonna put her on the spot right now. Chloe, where you going?
Where you going? You're in the hot seat as well, you know. Anyone that steps in the building has to get asked a question.
Banange. Bagambachina, where? Tulawansi. I'm talking my language, isn't it?
I like K Triggs. He found my joke funny.
Nobody cared about the Heart 106.2.
Hey, listen, the people them are loving the joke still. But no, honestly though, like, but is that I mean, can you really blame that as a thing though? Like the rate of releasing music. Really?
Yeah. Because that's how the Artist of the Decade is kind of like announced.
Alright. If that's
what, you don't think so?
I mean, they can release as much if they wanted to, but it is what it is, isn't it?
Not as a pop artist.
Yeah, come on. As any artist, you can release as much as you want.
No, you can't.
Let's just talk.
No, you can't.
Yeah. Any genre. Unless you're talking about classical, where you have to get your whole orchestra together and record, then I do not.
Are you trying to go away from me being PC? Because I'm gonna start saying bare words I'm not allowed to say, man. I'm trying to get cancelled, bro. But you're talking too much. Beep.
Listen.
No cap.
I'm just here to provoke the conversation for content. But on a real thing, my opinions on this conversation in particular, I'm being dead serious though.
Right.
I know I'm usually a troll, but I'm being dead serious right now. Like,
alright.
What stops a Taylor Swift from doing?
Chloe, you gotta come here as well. You know, I don't know where you're hiding. You know,
from releasing the same amount as a Drake, because even Drake doesn't really release like that. Really, let's just talk facts.
I want to get Chloe's opinion because she's from Sweden. She understands the pop game.
Okay. So take the mic.
Now, Chloe. You can take it off. Yeah, but not that far.
All right.
So big shout out to my girl Chloe in the building, right? Oh wow. Hey Joe. Wow.
do that shout out.
So Drake won Artist of the Decade.
Yes.
What other artists do you believe should have been involved in the artist? Like, if you could name like 4 artists, it doesn't have to be hip hop. But who do you think deserved to be nominated for Artist of the Decade?
You know, the sad thing is I've missed out on that completely. I don't even know who the nominations were. Like, I'm off.
No, nor do we. We made it up. We made it up for ourselves. But I have no idea. I can't lie. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, but
But if you could name other artists that you believe deserved it, who would you nominate?
So my nominees, how many do I get to nominate?
So just 4.
4. So Devil Drake, he deserves to be up there.
Yeah.
He's really like pushed the culture and the movement forward. Who else? Beyonce, obviously. Queen Bee.
Beyonce, yeah.
Come on. Beyonce deserves.
Joe can't say nothing to that.
Yes. Don't matter. She still deserves her spot.
She would not have lost to Drake.
I don't think so either. The Beehive will come for you.
Nicki Minaj?
Defo, Nicki.
That's what I'm saying. You don't think Nicki Minaj?
No. No. We need a female rapper on there. I feel like female rappers have really pushed through this decade. And Nicki's been holding it up for over a decade. So she deserves. Defo.
Name me another female artist apart from 2018 onwards. It's been all Nicki. Since like 2007 to like 2018, only Nicki. Cardi B only came out like 2 years ago. Remember I was in jail for like 55 years. Young and May. Ooh, that shit, like 2 years ago. What are you talking about, bro? Nobody's been around for like 2 years, bro. Don't try that. Listen, Young and May been around for a long time. Cardi B's only been around for like 3 years. And Young and May was in jail. I said nominees, bro.
But I would also say, for the decade, I know this one's kind of controversial though, but I'm gonna say Soulja Boy. I feel like he came back.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm gonna disagree with my cousins.
That's fine. You can disagree, but we need no. We're taking it too far.
Yeah, but Soulja Boy's era was like 06.
We're talking 00 to 010.
My girl's still doing Instagram. Bruno Mars.
Ooh,
that's a decade.
Yes, Bruno, defo.
So freaking Wanna Be a Billionaire, that's a song.
Billionaire.
From that era to now, he's been around for years.
Okay, who else? Of the decade. I'm trying to think about pop artists.
Yeah, that's what
I mean, Lady Gaga fell off a bit. Not fell off, but I feel like she retired.
She fell off, but that movie brought her back.
Exactly.
Because there's tunes in that movie that I can't even believe is Lady Gaga, bro. Yeah. No, I think Drake was just given that for being a good boy to the industry. Nah, he ain't had hits for 10 years though. Nah, he's not in it. Alright, cool. Anyways, I'm gonna let Chloe jump on the decks and do like couple tunes before we come off the thing. So hey, listen, hey Chloe, man, come over here, man. Take over, man. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make it easy for you though.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a playlist as Afrobeats.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna put on Necessary next. And then it's up to you to change it. So do your thing. Being tuned into the Streets Session with your boy Firahs and
Joe MK.
Why is this the name of our show, bro?
Because we're the hottest in the streets.
Catch us online, on the go, and on the FM.
Okay, let's go.